Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gumball Sports Machine. Once again, we are in person, live, ready to go. And of course, got my main man, my co-host, David Larago, aka DLO. DLO, what's happening, brother?
Nah, just a good morning. Um, Jamal got everything set up today on time.
Hey, bro,
Hey,
listen,
can you believe it?
it's wise man once told me you get 1% better every day. I just happen to be so great. I get 98% better every day.
Like, can you believe we started a half hour ago and it's 11? That means we started at 10:30 today.
Yes, yeah, we had to. We did a little interview with special guest here that you'll see here in a little bit. So that was fun. I told you, bro. I told you. I just with the
Hey,
greatness
it's
I bring, a lot of people just get 1% better every day, and that is completely fine. I just happen to get 97, 98% better every day because I am just so much.
I mean, that did not happen from the first time we got here to the second time, but the second time to the third time, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because what's the magic number?
3.
3. This is the third time.
My favorite number is 5, but
Don't really remember asking what your favorite number was. So
what a bad host. Not caring about my feelings.
okay, I'm sorry. What's your favorite number?
I
It doesn't matter what your favorite
just
number
told
is.
you.
It doesn't matter. That's how we're starting off the show today. Obviously, so Monday. Hope you all had a great, fun weekend. We celebrated Gabe's birthday this weekend. He turned 23.
Yeah, just shout out to Gabe.
Yeah, shout out to Gabe. He's in the other room. I don't know if he can hear me, but I think he said he'll be coming on Wednesday with us. He'll be coming on Wednesday with us
Potentially, yeah. So
to do a
look
little
forward
yapping.
to Gabe coming on the show.
Yeah, dude, pretty guy.
All right,
Just saying,
very
dude.
pretty guy.
I don't play for that team, but
Yeah, I don't
sometimes
either.
yeah, just got to be honest with yourself, right?
Yeah,
Gotta be honest with yourself. So that's what we are. We're honestly, we keep it 150 on this show. We keep it 150, 175, 200.
Jamal stealing my style with the beanie. Heck yeah,
You like it? It looks good though,
it's
doesn't it?
pretty tough. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
it,
you.
it it would be better if it wasn't a D-backs beanie, but
It's not a D-backs beanie.
it is it not?
It's an Echo beanie.
Okay, I
What
just
what from this did you get
I
D-backs?
ain't see the logo. I just saw that it was red and assumed D-backs because if you don't know, Jamal's a big baseball fan.
Oh, huge.
And on his Instagrams, he be posting himself at the games. So I just assumed.
Because that's like my second home. I can go to a D-backs game and sit there by myself and watch the game.
Yeah, that's weird.
How's that weird?
I can't watch baseball without somebody there.
Oh, dude, I can go there and sit there and watch the game by myself. I don't even have to listen to music. I just listen to the sound of the baseball hitting the bat.
Okay, am I the only one that can't watch baseball on a TV?
Oh, dude, I can sit down and watch baseball all day.
I can't watch baseball unless it's in person.
That's insane.
I can't do it. Baseball
Okay, but
on TV is just so boring.
Okay, but I understand because baseball is my first love. Like before football, before basketball, baseball is my number one sport.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Jamal was a first athlete in baseball.
Yes,
on a baseball team every year of high school.
Every year, and yeah, so some of those years I may have gotten what's the word? I don't want to use that word.
I don't know. You know the
Snubbed,
word right
snubbed for at least my sophomore year. I got snubbed for that varsity spot, but then I went
and then
balled
junior
out
senior year. Yep.
Yeah, and then junior senior year I went and hooped. So
first team all pro.
Yeah, dude, I wish. I did a lot of DHing. DHing is designated hitter, so that means you just hit, don't play the field. Yeah, so I did a lot of DHing my junior year, and then senior year COVID, and
yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, that was that.
Hey,
to say the least.
You finished hoop season though.
I did.
Yeah,
I did, but I broke my pinky, so I missed like 6 weeks or 5 weeks.
Yeah, but like senior night, you still got a senior night.
That is true. I did get a senior night. I think I was wearing a brace on my hand too. So that was kind of actually
Jamal got in a game for like 2 seconds. They fouled, took him out.
Fouled, dude. I felt like Mikal Bridges when he's trying to get to the 82 that 82 game streak. Oh, dude, I felt like a legend, bro. But let's get into the show, man. Let's get into the show. Again, just a little bit of sports talk, and then we'll get back to this other. I'm really having fun. Like, of course, I love talking about sports, but
we're diverse over here.
We're diverse. Obviously, not only race. So,
alrighty, not what I meant. But hello.
Oh, hey, dinner's ready. Here we go. Show starting. All right. Number one, we didn't get into it last week. Do want to get into it today. Russell Westbrook is going to the Denver. Well, is reportedly going to the Denver Nuggets. I don't think it's become official yet. But the Clippers traded him to Utah to make that Chris Dunn to the Clippers official. And it's reported that the um the Jazz are going to, of course, waive that Russell Westbrook and Russell Westbrook. If I can speak English this morning, holy! If I can speak English, Russell Westbrook will be going to the Denver Nuggets. Denver has obviously not done very much this offseason. They let go of KCP. They didn't want to pay him. I don't. They've brought, I think, one person in, but not it's too many people of really importance. But Russell Westbrook, obviously a former MVP, they're bringing him in. What do you think about Westbrook to Denver?
It's kind of hard because you don't know where they're gonna slot him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously with the Clippers, he was kind of in and out of that starting role. When James Harden was brought in, he was fully moved to the bench. But in Denver, they have Jamal Murray, right? So it's difficult to see where he'll be if he's gonna continue that. You heard that too, right?
Oh no, that was me. I was fixing.
Okay.
I was
Thought
fixing my.
some critter was scuttling over here. But no, it's hard to see like what's gonna happen if he's gonna continue that bench role, and thrive on the bench because they needed some depth last year, or if he's going to play guard and they're gonna move Jamal Murray off ball, which Jamal Murray can do, by the way.
Absolutely.
So it's hard to see, especially because Jokic is their primary playmaker,
Yeah.
and he is just so different from any other center in the league. So I don't know. I can't imagine him sharing the court at the same time as Jokic and Murray. But it also could happen. We know Aaron Gordon has a lot of success in Denver, and I think Russell Westbrook can play a similar role to that.
And that Aaron Gordon aspect is very interesting because Westbrook, he's a lob thrower. He loves to throw lobs, and Aaron Gordon is one of, if not the best lob threat in the league.
Yeah, but so is Russell Westbrook, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
he's not as athletic anymore, but he can still get up there. And
Oh yeah,
I imagine they'll run some backdoor stuff and get him to the rim, which is what he does best. He's done it best his entire career, getting to his spots. Prime Russell Westbrook was such a great mid-range shooter. Obviously now,
not so much.
Not so much. He's
shooting a lot of tour dates recently.
He's hit a decline. But if they can do what he does best and get him to the rim, I think it'll work out. So it just depends on what Mike Malone does over there.
I mean, but okay, my thing is Denver needs shooting. Westbrook is the last thing. Or shooting is the last thing Westbrook does well, right? He's not a good 3-point shooter. And like you mentioned, he used to be a good mid-range shooter, but even now, if he was a good mid-range shooter, that's not what the Nuggets need because you're not going to be kicking out to mid-range shooting, right? So Jokic needs shooters around him because he's a playmaker. You have Jamal Murray, you have Michael Porter Jr. That's about it. The buck stops there.
Hey, Michael Porter Jr. is so tough.
He is.
I saw a list of someone trying to create 10 better small forwards in the league, and we'll go over that one of these days because that list was atrocious. By the way,
really, I did not see that.
It was
okay.
Atrocious.
We'll definitely have to.
We'll definitely talk about where MPJ stands in the league because my opinion, I am sure, is a lot different from his. But
okay, that'll be interesting.
We'll get into that sometime in a future episode.
Yes, absolutely, because I did not see that, so that'll be good. That'll be a good conversation. But in terms of like, again, you need shooting. Now, Westbrook is a good point guard to have off the bench, and I'd imagine you just slide Christian Braun into the starting lineup and have that starting lineup of Jokic, Jamal Murray, MPJ, Christian Braun, and Aaron Gordon.
Yep.
But again, you have zero shoot. You have Dario Saric come off the bench, who's a decent shooter. You have Peyton Watson, who can't shoot. He's a very good defender, can't shoot worth of nothing. And there's one other a European guy you bring off the bench. I forget his name. But Denver has, I mean, obviously you have the best player in the world, so you're always going to be in contention.
Always. They will still be a top 3 seed this year.
You think so?
Yes, 100%. I have no doubt.
I don't know if I'd say top 5 for sure. I don't know if I'd say top 3.
Top 3. It will still be them, the Thunder, and the Timberwolves. I don't see anyone dethroning those 3 at the moment.
The Timberwolves and OKC, I have no argument. Denver. It's just because of the loss that they've had.
Who?
KCP.
No. Who is going to replace them in the top 3?
See, that's where it gets interesting. I'd have to think about that.
The only team, and some people might call me crazy for this, that I see dethroning them for that 3rd spot is the Grizzlies. It's the only team I can see it. People forget how good a prime, healthy Ja Morant is. And it's unbelievable to me.
Okay, I understand that, but I don't know if they can make that big of a jump because he's coming off an injury.
100% make that big of a jump.
He's coming off a shoulder injury.
I agree. Ja Morant will prove once again that he is a top 5 point guard in this league.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. No doubt about
Desmond Bane will go back to what he does best as a number 2 option. Jaren Jackson Jr. is Jaren Jackson Jr. And their number 9 pick is so intriguing.
Zach
Edey? Don't know how he's going to play out, but it's intriguing.
He's a lob threat.
He is.
He's a lob threat, and if he can defend the rim and set screens and really create space for Ja, I think it'll be a good fit.
If he transitions well, him and Triple J are going to be a problem down there.
Yeah, I've
again, they are the only team that I can see dethroning the Nuggets right now.
That is interesting. That is very interesting. I did not think about Memphis.
I don't see any other team. It's like the Suns aren't going to do it. No. The Lakers aren't going to do it. The Kings are interesting. I think they land in like a 5 or 6. Realistically,
I think they'll still end up in the plan.
You think so?
I think they'll be in the plan.
New Orleans.
No,
I don't know how it's going to work yet. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any. The Clippers are going to fall.
Oh, they're going to fall dramatic. Like it's going to be bad.
So it's just like I don't see any team outside of the Grizzlies that have a chance of dethroning the Nuggets.
That's interesting. That is very.
I think it may be close. I don't see it. I think they'll still be in the top 3.
Well, I'll tell you right now. Do not, and I'm not saying they're going to get to the 3 seed. I'm not even saying that they'll make it out of the play-in. Do not sleep on San Antonio. Do not sleep on San Antonio.
Love the Chris Paul pickup.
Love it.
Him and Wemby are gonna
love it.
Oh my!
But again, and I mentioned it.
Hey, we saw what he did with 8 and DeAndre and Jordan.
It's insane. What he's about to do with Wemby is ridiculous.
It's gonna be so crazy. He's gonna turn into a prime Chris Paul.
It's gonna be so bad.
It's gonna be so bad.
And obviously, and I mentioned this before. People are talking about Chris Paul and Wemby, which is as they should. Devin Vassell is going to become he's a good player. He averaged almost 20 points last year.
Yep.
If he didn't average 20 points last year.
Yep.
But he's going to make him such a better player because you obviously talk about guys like DeAndre Ayton and DeAndre Jordan, what Chris Paul did for those guys.
Yeah. What
about Devin Booker and SGA?
Hey, listen. The only thing that excites me about this is that they're going to take the ball out of Jeremy Sohan's hands.
I don't know what San Antonio was doing. It's like,
hey, it happened all of last year.
It was so bad. Like it was so bad. And I didn't even mention Keldon Johnson. I love Keldon Johnson.
Love Keldon Johnson.
He's a fantastic basketball player.
Yes, he is.
And he's gonna be very good. Imagine what Chris Paul could do for him too.
He is just not the playmaker. They didn't have a playmaker last year.
But he can score the basketball.
I don't. They still will not be a play-in. They will still be out of the playoffs, but they will be fun to watch.
They'll be and Wemby will become something.
I think the team that makes the biggest jump this year is actually the Rockets, but I think the Rockets step into the play-in.
I think they can get into the play-in. I don't think they come out of the play-in.
I don't think they do either, but they will definitely make it interesting. I like what the Rockets are doing. Sengun, Jalen Green had a phenomenal stretch in the second half of the year.
Yeah.
He went crazy. Fred VanVleet is still there. They're developing guys. Thompson out there, love him. I think his brother is better, but
Asar, really,
I think he is.
That's interesting.
I like Asar over Amen. I do.
I like Asar as a role player. He's a very good defender. His 3-point shot isn't there just yet.
He's a rookie though.
He's a rookie, exactly. He's not there just yet.
And he's in Detroit, so it's like.
I'll tell you what though, Cade is gonna be. He's gonna be.
Oh, Cade got his extension. Oh my lord.
He's gonna be very good for a very long time.
Tobias Harris went there. What are they doing?
I'm not. I mean, they won what 17 games or 15 games last year.
They'll make a slight jump.
I think they'll win 18.
I think they win more than.
I mean, this is not a very good basketball team.
I think they're anywhere from like 22 to 25.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if Cade is healthy, if he's healthy,
Cade he's such a phenomenal basketball player, and
absolutely.
I also love Jaden Ivey. So
yeah. If he gets any playing time,
yeah.
I don't think he got nearly enough playing time with Monty Williams.
No. Hopefully he gets more. But again, back to the Nuggets. I still think they're top 3. I don't know how this Westbrook move helps, but like Jamal said, they need shooters. They didn't really add it, so it'll be interesting. But in terms of the backdoor cut and lob presence, it got a lot better.
I think that'll be very interesting to watch. Yep. I don't know if Denver will be a top 3 seed. But again, it's just. But you kind of mentioned it. Who would fill that spot? Who would fill that spot? So they might get it by default, but it's because Denver just got. I think they got worse. I think they got worse this offseason. I don't think they got better.
Do you think Dallas overtakes them?
No,
we didn't mention Dallas. I think they still stick in that 4 or 5 range.
I agree.
I don't know if they move up, especially with Kyrie questions. How good is Clay going to be when he comes in? What's the loss of Derrick Jones Jr. going to do for him? So there's just a lot of questions with Dallas right now. I like the consistency of Jokic. He's the best player in the world. He has been for multiple years. I will not doubt him. I will put him in the top 3. I do. I think they will be 3. I will put them in the top 3. The Timberwolves got better. Obviously, I think Rob starting about halfway through the season, and they bring Conley off the bench. I do. I think I love Rob and those guys together.
The only thing right now, I think Mike Conley is a better fit.
Oh, I agree.
Right now.
And I think come playoff time, it'll probably swap back, but I think they will start giving him that first team rep about halfway through the season. And then the Thunder got so much better.
The Thunder, the jumps that they made.
Chet to the 4 and play Hartenstein at the 5.
I think they're going to win more than 60 games this year.
I think so too. Yeah, I could see them winning more than 60 games this year.
Yeah, 100%.
I think they will have the best record in the NBA next year.
I have no argument.
I think they overtake the Celtics in terms of record. I still think the Celtics are the better team. I will have them overtaking regular season. The Thunder will have the best record next year.
I think their absolute floor this year is Western Conference Finals.
Absolute floor. Absolute ceiling. They win the finals this year.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in the Thunder.
Dude, it's just that team is so well-rounded. It's so well-rounded.
We talk about Hartenstein. They brought in Caruso.
Yeah. That's like, obviously you have defense, but now you have a wing defender in Jalen Williams.
They have
a guard.
Defense.
Yeah.
They have both Lou Dort and Caruso.
Yeah, Lou Dort.
And don't sleep on SGA. SGA is a good defender too. He led the league in steals last year.
Okay, but James Harden has also led the league in steals. I'm not saying SGA is as bad a defender as James Harden is, but you could play the passing lanes and still get steals. But SGA is not going to sit down on anybody.
SGA is not sitting, but he is certainly a good defender.
He's a good off-ball defender. He's a very good off-ball defender.
He is a good defender.
But if I'm Steph or Damian Lillard or Devin Booker or
upper echelon, they're gonna put especially because the offensive load that he carries. If Lou Dort or Caruso is on the floor, of course he's not going to be on them,
right?
Because they're counting on him for his offensive capabilities, and they will never do that.
Mm-hmm.
But he can go out and get a stop every once in a while.
He can.
I'd say about 1 out of every maybe 4 or 5, he could go out and get a stop. Which, in my opinion, these are NBA level guys. That's a good defender to me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And I'll tell you what, they don't got that in Dallas. That's the problem with Dallas. They don't have that. They don't have that in Dallas.
We'll see.
They just don't have that guy who can sit down anymore.
We'll see.
I'm just keeping it a bean.
We'll see.
Just keeping it a bean. Also, this is a little off topic. But you want to know one of my pet peeves? Biggest pet peeves in the world.
Here we go.
Biggest pet peeves in the world. Has nothing to do with sports. Nothing to do with sports. One of my biggest pet peeves in the world.
Me.
No. That's I said one of them.
Hello.
You are my biggest. You are my biggest pet peeve. This is my single biggest pet peeve that has ever existed
Hello.
on this earth.
Hey, Jamal be setting up in here, and I just be flaming him
The whole
every
time.
day.
The whole time. The whole time. Dude, you know what? Probably shouldn't say that on.
Yeah. What's your one of your biggest pet peeves?
One of my biggest pet peeves. Obviously, you just mentioned like we're flaming each other, right? Or you're flaming me, or I say stuff back, whatever.
Yeah.
We're obviously joking.
Yeah.
Obviously joking.
Yeah.
When somebody says something to me, right, and they're joking around, I can obviously tell that they're joking.
Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve is when you still say I'm just kidding, because you don't want to hurt my feelings. That is one of my biggest. Like, I know you're kidding. I know you're joking around. You don't have to say just kidding to make sure that, or just teasing or whatever it is to make sure that my feelings aren't hurt.
It's funny because I guarantee you thought of this when I sent it in the group text last night.
No, wait, no. Actually, no,
I did.
Did you?
I did, and I was like, I'm just kidding, Jamal.
Did you?
I did. Even... Did you not read that? Or I?
Oh yeah, I'm messing with you. I'll be there.
I'm messing with you.
Oh yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, but okay. Well, that's like, because you were saying, oh, I'm gonna be there tomorrow, or I'm not, or whatever. I forget exactly what the conversation was, but like, if I make a joke, right? Oh, DLO, you're this, and that. You obviously know I'm just kidding. You are my friend. You are my very good friend. Of course, I wouldn't mean something like that.
Yeah, unless he does.
Huh?
Unless he does.
Unless I do, and then in that case it gets awkward. Then it's then it's a lot of
and
bullying and
then there's a lot of stuff that happens afterwards.
Violent,
and we're talking makeup.
Violent. Yeah, it get like, okay, we're gonna get demonetized. I'm gonna get an email from YouTube and then somebody knocking at my door to throw me through my table. So I don't know, but I was thinking about that the other day. It's like, if you say something, either stand by it or obviously you're joking.
Yeah, like
that is one of my biggest. Like, the world is so sensitive now.
I understand that. I don't have that pet peeve, in all honesty. I'm like, I mean, I knew that, but thanks for letting me know, right? Like, whatever, like I'll move on. My biggest pet peeve ever in the world: people who chew ice.
Oh, dude,
I can't stand it. If you're gonna chew ice, go to the opposite end of the world. Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Here's what I do.
To people who chew ice.
No. Okay. I don't chew ice.
Okay,
I don't chew it. But I'll just leave it in my mouth and kind of let it melt in my mouth. That's not weird. I like the feeling of ice on my tongue. Is that weird?
That's pretty weird.
That's not weird.
Okay, do you like the feeling of the ice, or do you like how cold it is?
If I'm being completely honest, I have no idea. I enjoy ice, and I don't chew it. I like it because it's too cold. But I just leave it in there and kind of just let it melt.
I mean, it's just a little weird. It's just
is it weird?
It's just a little weird.
I don't know. Like, I've done that for the past few years. Like, I'll get it, like, especially like the crushed ice from like QT or Circle K or something like that.
See, if it's crushed like that, that's different. I can understand that. But if you're putting a whole ice cube in your mouth and just letting it sit there,
okay, but even weird. Okay, yeah, crushed ice, yeah, I do all the time. But like, even like the like I'm sure you do because you're rich. But the fridges that like that the ice,
because I'm white. You think I'm rich?
Hey, it's the shoe fits, brother. If the shoe fits.
Hey, I just want everyone to know I am a college student. I am broke. All right.
Hey, you know what? That's why we're doing this.
Yeah,
that's why.
Hey, if you get an ad, please just watch it all the way through. You know what I mean?
Please. You know what? Like and subscribe too.
Yeah,
like and subscribe.
Go ahead and do that.
Why don't you go ahead and do that for me, please?
Leave a comment telling Jamal how weird he is for
that's okay.
Ice cubes.
That's not okay. It's not like okay, but it's one at a time. The ice cubes.
Okay, how big are these ice cubes?
They're like the little Do you have a ice dispenser in your fridge?
Yeah,
it's like those.
My ice dispenser makes ice cubes that are like this big.
It's okay, but it's the ones that look like the little crescent moons.
Those are still too big.
Those are not too big. One at a time.
Okay, if you put that in your mouth and you put it in your cheek, it's bulging.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm bulging all over the place. Dinner's ready.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. But okay, but it's one at a time.
Like
I'm
you'll
not just
see
letting
it in your cheek. If you can see it in your cheek when you put it there, it is too big. You need to chew it. You need to swallow it.
That's false. That is not right. Because listen, no, okay. First of all, you just said chewing ice is like the scum of the earth. Like those people deserve to like
Yes.
lay.
So if it's too big, don't put it in your mouth.
No, okay, but that's the show started. We'll be right back.
My bad.
But okay, but again, okay, but who? Okay, I'm not gonna let it sit. I just let it sit on my tongue. This is getting like if you're watching this, there has to be some context behind this. Don't just like come in and like
We're
dude,
talking about ice cubes.
talk about ice cubes, not
Thank you.
not ice cube.
You're closing your mouth, right?
Yes,
And you're leaving it on your tongue.
yes.
I still think that's weird. Like I don't
know. I just like the coldness. I think it's the coldness. I think it's the coldness of the.
It's like if you want cold, go out and get a popsicle.
But I don't. But that's a lot of sugar.
Make your own.
How am I supposed to make my own popsicle?
Bro, they have literal popsicle like stencils where you just pour something in. And
Oh, is that what rich people do?
okay, you can get them for like $5 off of Amazon.
I don't have $5. I don't have $5.
I don't either.
So how are we supposed to make these popsicles then? These we're just gonna have to
Listen,
just, like,
I don't
piss in a
know.
cup and then just
This
drink it
man
out of
has
there.
got all this equipment around here and can't afford $5 for a popsicle.
Yeah, why do you think I can't afford $5? Because all this equipment.
Listen, you can make popsicles even if you just use your ice cube maker. Like you ever have like the plastic ones where you fill it with water and then you have to snap it to get ice?
Oh yeah, the ice trays.
Yeah,
Like why didn't you just say ice trays?
because I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, Mr. College student.
I don't know. I just have them and I do it and then I put it in my.
Also,
ice
I
box.
don't have an ice. I don't have an ice tray.
You don't have an ice tray?
No, I don't have an ice tray. We just have the big thing in the freezer that the ice goes to.
And he's calling me rich.
No, it's like where the ice made. Where like after the ice is made,
You have an ice
all
maker
sits there.
in your fridge,
yeah,
and then it goes to a box.
to like a container up top on top of yeah,
And then you put it in the fridge and it dispenses ice. Yeah.
yeah. Well, actually, mine is broken. I haven't used mine in like a year. But
anyways, you can use an ice tray, fill it with some popsicle sticks, and then just have like a mini popsicle.
dude, oh, I have not heard that in like years.
You can do that.
But also those are like this big.
It's the same as an ice cube, except you could take it out of your mouth.
But why would I want to take it out of my mouth? It's like this big. It's literally like the size of a square.
There's something going on here.
I'm just like, and then what am I supposed to use for the color or the flavor?
I don't know. You don't have
Just
like
put seasoning salt in there, just so you know what. Hopefully, it comes out a popsicle.
no, you could do it with like flavored drinks. You could do it with lemonade.
Where am I gonna get lemonade from?
The store?
I'm gonna go out and get my lemon tree and just pour lemon juice.
You can't buy lemonade from the store.
How much is lemonade, David Largo?
For like a gallon of lemonade?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe like $3-4.
Do you have $3-4 for me to borrow so I can go make some lemonade popsicles?
You know how many lemonade popsicles you can make with $3 or $4?
Again, where's the $3 or $4 coming from? Okay. Let me stop. I'm not that
acts
broke.
like he
I'm not-
doesn't have a job.
Okay.
Like he's just out of work, receiving unemployment benefits.
That actually doesn't sound too bad either.
Sounds awful. You have to prove to the government every month that you're going out and you're applying for like 10 jobs apiece.
Dude, during like COVID, it was like $800 a week or something like that.
Well, during COVID, you weren't like required to do that. You just got it because you were unemployed because no one was open.
Oh, that's true.
But like, if you were to get unemployment right now, you would have to have proof that you are filling out job applications and like sending it to them. You have to apply like 5 places a week or something like that.
That's insane.
And then they will send you benefit. because it shows that you're trying to get work, but you can't. Yeah,
that sounds like a lot of work. I think at that point I just go get a job.
That's the thing of the day that people learn watching the episode right here.
Oh, dude, you learn a lot. Like you learn a lot on here. You may lose some brain cells. Like there may be some brain cells that you lose watching the show, but then also, little by little they come
brain
back.
Knowledge.
You do get some like an actual important life knowledge.
That's like common sense, but I don't know if a lot of people know that. Like what I just said. Like I feel like that's just like not common sense, but like common knowledge, and people don't know that.
Know what?
Alrighty.
Wait. Wait. Hold on. Was I supposed to be listening?
All right.
Okay.
You being serious?
Okay, huh? No. Okay, no. But like in terms of like the unemployment stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Like I feel like that's common knowledge, and people don't know.
And that's the sad part. That's the sad part.
But then again, I don't know many people that are going on unemployment. So
I was gonna say I've personally never applied for unemployment or whatever it is.
Oh, you didn't during COVID?
No, I was working during COVID.
Dang, it must be nice.
You weren't working. How long have you been working at this escape farm?
I wasn't working here when COVID happened. I was working at Harkins, and
that's right.
There's no point to have a movie theater open during COVID. There's no point, so they closed it.
I completely forgot I used to work at Harkins, dude.
Yeah, and then I went to go work at this place that does election services.
Election services?
Yeah, so they like sort and process election ballots. Really? It was during 2020. That's when the last.
So when did you start working here or the escape
2021, the end of 2021.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And that's
but I was making bank at that election place. Let me tell you, I was making like $3 or $4 grand a week.
What?
Yeah, a week.
Was it hourly or on salary? And why did you leave?
Because when it's not election season, it's dead.
Oh, that's fair. So
I would go down to 40 hours a week and just sit there and do nothing.
So are you still employed there?
No, definitely not.
Oh.
When it's busy, you have to work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That is insane. So like this year, you'd be that's what you'd be doing.
Yeah, it's 6 to 6, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You would go home, you would shower, you would eat, you would go to bed, you would get up 6 to 6.
And would you be like busy the whole day?
Oh yeah, we'd be busy the entire day. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, we got breaks every 2 hours. It was like 10-minute breaks, 10, 15-minute breaks. And then we would have lunch halfway through. So at 6 hour mark, you would.
How long would the lunch be?
Anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah.
God, dude.
That's all you need for lunch.
No, dude, I do. I always just take an hour. Like when I was at Home Depot, like I don't get lunch now because like I work in live radio. So if I get a lunch, we go off the air.
Yeah, exactly.
But like when I was at Home Depot, I take an hour, go home, take a nap, eat, and come back.
I don't get a lunch where I'm working now.
Oh well, don't you work on like appointments or like?
Well, I work at like an escape room, right? And so
a
majority of my time is sitting at a desk. I can eat while I sit at the desk and work. Like it's not like I need an hour lunch to go and eat.
Have you actually done like any of the escape rooms at your work?
Yeah, I just did one the other day.
Really?
Yeah, we opened a new one.
Oh, so you have to do it?
Yeah.
I don't know how I do an escape room.
Probably pretty bad.
I don't know if I'd be able to.
I don't know if your problem solving skills are up to par.
Dude, dude, below par. Like the Tiger Woods in his prime numbers.
If we see the struggle you setting this all up, I have no doubt that you would be pretty bad.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, dude, I would have Tiger Woods in his prime numbers. If you don't know what that means below zero, very much below zero.
That's his IQ.
Yes, that's accurate. That's accurate. Now, if you actually spell accurate, don't know if I'd be able to do it for you. But earlier, we did do an interview with our guest, Big Rick. He hasn't been on the show for a while, but did talk to him for a few minutes. Here is that interview. Big Rick in the building. It's been a while. It's been a while since he's been here, but he's back. What is the AKAs? The LeBron meat writer.
That's
LeBron
crazy.
LeBron blind witness, the bandwagon,
That's crazy.
But okay, no, in all seriousness, we got Big Rick.
Call him a fan, like
I just can't be a fan, bro.
That's not fun.
That's crazy.
That's not fun. I got listen.
Well, just so everyone knows, Jamal is a Michael Jordan meat writer.
No,
slobs
no.
all over
Facts.
it.
Facts.
No. I'm more of a truth teller, is what they call me.
Okay.
Oh,
Huh?
a truth teller. Interesting.
Definitely a truth teller, huh?
Interesting there. Very
Oh,
interesting.
I think it's facts there, actually, brother. Look at that. But let's get right into it. Obviously, it's been a while since we've had you on. Since then, Bronny has obviously been one of the biggest stories in the National Basketball Association. Struggled early in the summer league, has definitely come on as of late. What are your initial thoughts about Bronny and how he's played so far in the summer league?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bronny's garbage, bro. Honestly, and it's not even nothing personal. Like watching Bronny, like there's a clear distinction between him and the actual people that can actually play in the NBA. Like when I watch Bronny and I watch Rob Dillingham, there's just a gap. There's a huge gap. And Rob just looks more like a pro. He looks more comfortable out there. And when you're a pro, you got to look comfortable out there. Like if you're not confident, if you're not comfortable on that court, you're just going to lose every game and you're going to play terrible. I think that's why he started off shooting so terrible from the 3-point line, is because when you're not comfortable playing and you're not comfortable shooting that ball, is going to, if you pay attention, all of his shots are short. Every 3-pointer he took in the beginning was short, and that's the number one indicator for me. Somebody that's nervous, that's scared to play, is if all your shots are falling short. So to me, Bronny, I think he needs at least 2 more years in college before he'll be ready for the NBA. Playing against like tough guards like Steph Curry, like Damian Lillard, like Jalen Brunson. He's not gonna be able to guard any top elite point guards in the NBA. They're going to average 40 on him, and that's my take on Bronny.
So I think the more intriguing prospect for the Lakers Summer League is actually Dalton Connect. Picked him up in the first round, 17th overall, I want to say.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on him so far?
Bro's tough. I'm not going to lie. I was watching. I didn't know much about Bro besides that one interview Bron did, and he mentioned Bro's name, and then Bro was like all excited, but besides that, I haven't heard about him. But watching him, he's tough. I'm not gonna lie. He's athletic. He can do it all on the floor. I think he'd be a key factor for the Lakers, honestly.
Obviously, the draft, obviously, Bronny and Dalton Connect were kind of the two biggest names that the Lakers are the two names that the Lakers did draft. Free agency, they were very quiet. They didn't do much. They kind of stood packed. They still have a lot of the guys that they have, and they almost looks like they're going to run it back. Do the Lakers currently have enough as we stand right now to go win it and compete for a championship?
Absolutely not. And I think, honestly, I don't think that LeBron is thinking about winning a championship. I think he has completely let that go. Like, I think in his mind, he's just like, I'm going to play one season with my son, and then after that, farewell tour, and then that's the end of Bron. In my eyes, I feel like they could have tried harder to pick up people. Like, even if they didn't get those key names that they wanted, like Klay Thompson, DeMar DeRozan, whatever, like they still could have picked up like a Buddy Hield. They still could have picked up all of these other pieces that could at least have done something. Look like you at least tried. Like, it don't even look like Rob Pelinka even tried to pick up anybody. And then we're giving Bronny, what do you get, $8 million? Like, I've never seen that happen before. Like, I've never seen I don't even remember any time a rookie gets drafted. I never hear any mention of money until after 4 years, and the good ones get like $250 million. I've never seen nobody get $8 million up front. It's insane. It's insane to me that you decided to give this man $8 million, second round pick, 55th pick. You weren't even in the front of the second round. You were at the end of the second round, and you got $8 million. Meanwhile, how much Westbrook get?
He got $4 million.
Like that.
Yeah, Westbrook
3-4.
Westbrook got the vet minimum.
Yeah,
Westbrook. We're talking about Westbrook, and we're talking about Bronny, bro. It's insane to think about. That's the only thing that makes me mad is that we decided to give him money That's just the only thing. Get this man $8 million for him to literally do nothing for us next season. So I'm done with the Lakers, honestly. Like I don't have any I have any
Well,
hope for winning anything. I'm just gonna
well, I feel
watch.
like but when the season come around, that's gonna change.
So
What are we gonna do?
So the thing that has been floating around in the rumor mill is that the Hawks are wanting to get rid of Trae Young and that the Lakers are front runners for that. If they do that and potentially give up, you'd have to think both D'Lo and Austin Reeves, maybe even Dalton for him. Does that put them in contention?
Bro. Honestly, Trae Young he's one of those players like you can't decide if he's like you can't decide if he's like a key player like that can take you far, or is he's just another like turnover machine. Like you can't decide. Like his game, like when I watch him play, I'm like, okay, 25, 6 and 8. And then the next game I watch him shoot 20% from the three with 9 turnovers. And it's just like what would he really bring to the Lakers? We don't need a facilitator. We don't. We have LeBron for that. I think that the best thing for the Lakers to do is have LeBron be the facilitator so he don't have to do as much and take that toll as a 40-year-old man. I think we needed somebody like Klay Thompson or DeMar DeRozan that honestly take Klay Thompson out. We needed somebody like DeMar DeRozan who we can get a ball to it, he can go get his own bucket. Like we don't need somebody that's going to try to facilitate, get other people open. No, we got a 40-year-old man that doesn't need to average 25, 8, and 8 no more. We got AD who every other game he decide he want to play. So we need somebody to replace him when he decide he want to play like he a top 50 player in the NBA instead of a top 10, top 20. So I don't think Trae Young would be a difference maker for us. I don't want to get rid of AR. AR is a key piece for us. His 15 points, it's the best 15 points you'll get in a game. Like, they're all key buckets. D'Lo, I don't even know why he's still on the team, honestly. I give him away for free, honestly.
Okay, so speaking of LeBron, Team USA, obviously they almost lost to South Sudan, which I think was insane. They were down the entire game and eventually came back. LeBron kind of took over. Obviously they played 3 games, I believe, as exhibition games. Do they look good? Do you think that right now, as of right now, the way they've played within these 3 games, do you think they're good enough to go still win gold?
Oh, 100%. I think that at any given time, that team can beat any team by 50. Like, honestly, the one game I watched, whoever they played after Canada, who was that? Who did they play after Canada?
They played Serbia.
They played Serbia.
They played Serbia. So
yeah.
me watching that game, like honestly, it looked like they were trolling. And then once the team starts to take the lead a little bit, then they turn it up and they'll go up 20. And then they'll start trolling again. Like look like they trying to make plays. Like I don't know what they be doing, but like test out lineups, do all this different stuff, and then the team will start winning again and they'll take over again. Honestly, them Africans, they was going crazy. I'm not gonna lie. They was killing.
One of them hit a step back jumper on AD.
Bro was huge. I don't know what number, bro. He was gigantic, bro. And bro was so athletic. I'm like, bro, he's low-key better than AD, bro. He was going crazy. I was like, ain't no way we about to lose to these Africans right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I thought we lost. And I ain't had nothing to say. I was like, dang, bro, this is bad. They was killing us. Then Bron. This is why I say Bron is the greatest, bro. This is why I say he's the greatest, bro. This man is almost 40, bro, and he still look like the best player on the floor. It makes no sense, bro. Like,
Yeah,
how can we
can't
deny
argue
his greatness, bro? This man shot 9 for 13, took over the game as a 40-year-old man, bro. It makes no sense. But how can you question like his greatness? Even those people that say Jordan is 1, LeBron is 1, Jordan is 2, LeBron is 2, whatever. Though I'm talking specifically to those people that think Kobe are better than LeBron. Honestly, at this point, you're the stupidest person on the planet. Honestly,
Agreed.
If you genuinely think LeBron is not 1 or 2 in your mind, you should never watch sports again in your life. Don't even watch
Agreed.
baseball. Don't watch hockey. Don't watch nothing. Just turn your TV off, bro, because at this point it makes no sense. This man is taking over games still. He's still, like, honestly, watching him play, he could play another 5 years. So I don't know. I think they still win gold. Hopefully. Sometimes they look a little suspect, but
they do be looking a little scary sometimes.
So we all know that you are a big LeBron fan, and whatever team he's on is typically the team that you're rooting for because of him. So when Bron decides to retire and hang it up, where will you be taking your talents as a fan? where is that gonna go?
That's a good one.
You know, man, that's a great question, and man. I think about this day and night, man, because it's like hard. It's
The
gonna be
day's
so
coming up,
hard,
bro.
man. It's
coming up.
it's really close, and I'm gonna cry because
It's 2010 LeBron going to Miami level decision here from Ricky.
man, bro, I don't know. Honestly, the only other player that I really like besides Bron, honestly, I like Anthony Edwards, but sometimes he gets too cocky and it like pisses me off because like bro be thinking he like MJ, bro, like pass the ball, bro. But honestly, I don't know. I haven't decided yet because I don't want to be like a crazy bandwagon and just like, you know what I'm saying? Like just jump on whoever's the best. But at the same time, I'm not going to just pick a trash player and work my way up until they good. So I don't know. Maybe Luka, maybe
Not Bronny.
You know, bro, stop playing, bro. Stop playing on me, bro. Bronny not even gonna play, bro. That's the thing. That's what people don't understand. He's not gonna play. He's literally. When is he gonna get in a game?
Garbage time.
Garbage time. If I think he'll play more in the G League this year than even in the NBA.
They should have been sent him to the G League. Rich Paul out here threatening coaches. Oh, if you pick up Bronny, he's gonna go to China, bro. That's not a threat, bro. That's not a threat, bro. They want him to go to China, bro. Like, I don't understand, bro. They picked him up just to put him in the G League. Now we got $8 million in the G League. For what?
That is a lot of money for you to be playing in the G League. I didn't think about that. That's a great point.
It's crazy, bro. We out here just giving away money because of LeBron. But I understand. He got a lot of power. He has done a lot for the NBA. He deserves to get what he wants. But at the same time, dude, your son is like, man, it's hard to watch, bro. It's hard to watch sometimes. Like, even his defense, everybody talks about his defense, bro. He's getting blown by every time. Like, anybody with a quick first step, he's done. He's done. They wanna highlight all these deflections and all this stuff. That stuff cool, bro. But if you can't sit there and guard, bro, you're done. You're done.
Yeah, and I think that was Bronny's kind of strength coming into the league as defense, and his defense has been okay. It hasn't been probably as high as it should, at high as a level as it should be, but I guess we'll see within these 4 years that he's gonna be making his $8 million. But last one for you, unless D-Lo has another one that he wants to ask, but last one for me. This morning, I think it was this morning, LeBron. Obviously, we'll talk about, we talk about LeBron and Jordan, who's the greatest basketball player ever. But to me, there's no argument in terms of the athlete that they both are. I think LeBron is the greatest athlete ever. That's just my opinion. But this morning, he was named, he will be the flag bearer in the opening ceremonies for the Olympics. I think that's a huge honor for him, and I think that's much well deserved. What's your reaction to that? And what do you think about LeBron being the flag bearer, carrying the flag for the U.S. and representing the America?
Who else gonna do it? Who else gonna do it? No, honestly, like, to me, when I seen it, I'm like, duh. Like, who else gonna do it, bro? Like, who else you gonna have do it? Like, it obviously has to be LeBron. He's clearly the leader of the team. He's the one leading all of the huddles. He's the most respected player on the team. Like, and that's what I don't understand about people that talk about Jordan. Like, oh, people feared him. To me, like, yeah, people feared Jordan, but like everybody respects LeBron. And there's a clear distinction between fear and respect. So like, to me, I honor somebody that's more respected by people than people are just being scared of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody respects LeBron. They respect him as a leader. They respect him as a player. Like, even even on the floor, like when people are playing against him, like he's well respected. He's not like that old man that like, oh yeah, go after Brown. Like, no, it's not like that. It's not sweet. Like he still can hold his own on both sides of the floor. And honestly, it's obviously well deserved. Like he has the most accolades out of everybody on the team. And the only other person that could do it if it wasn't him would be Curry or maybe KD. Nah, KD garbage. Probably Curry.
All
So
right.
yeah.
Hey, you know Katie's salty as hell though.
Bro, well, because I mean, no, I don't think Katie likes that attention though. I don't think he would want that.
Man, stop.
He don't deserve the attention.
All right, so we're yeah.
Honestly,
KD
bro.
loves the attention.
No, honestly, bro. I got so much beef with KD, bro. And I don't even know why, but it just ain't, bro. Honestly, KD overrated, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
So we're
here, bro.
yapping.
Let's be honest, bro.
Katie
Let's be
is not
honest.
overrated.
Let's just be genuinely honest, bro.
Overrated
KD was
in
not
what?
the best player on the Suns, bro. Booker is better than KD, bro. Booker's better than KD, bro. KD, honestly, he's overrated. KD, to me, ain't been KD since he left the Thunder, bro. That's just my opinion.
Thunder. He wasn't like that in Golden State?
Bro, anybody could be like that in Golden State, bro. You had the best team.
Stop
bro.
it. He was the best player in Golden State.
9, bro.
He was the best player in Golden State.
Bro, they were 73-9, bro.
Was he not the best player in Golden State?
Obviously, he's better than Curry and Clay, bro. But that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that on OKC, he still had to like pull his team. Like his team wasn't as good as the Warriors was, so he still had to carry a load. On the Warriors, if he didn't play good, you still got a 73-9 team behind you that can easily take over. Like, so it's not as much pressure. That's one thing KD cannot handle is pressure. Any team that he go to where he actually has to carry a load, they will flop. Look at the Suns, bro. What have y'all done?
It's been 1 year.
Not just that, Suns, Brooklyn.
It's been 1 year.
Bro, he's been flopping. He can't win without Curry, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, bro.
Okay. OKC, they didn't have any success in OKC?
They had one run when they went to the finals, and then they lost to Miami.
4-1, bro.
Okay. Answer me this. Answer me this, both of you. I know you got a question, D-Lo. My bad, but answer me this.
You're good.
If KD's not on that Warriors team in 2017 or 2018, do the Warriors win the championship?
I think they
Absolutely
win in
not.
2018.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
I think Bron got 5 rings or 6 rings.
You don't think the Warriors win in 2018?
Oh, 2018 they
else?
win. 2018 they win. 2017 they lose.
2017 they lose. But when Kyrie left, and then it was literally just LeBron.
The fact that he still went to the finals, bro, that's
okay.
I think Golden State still wins 2018.
2018 they win, and Jamal know that, bro. He know that. I don't even know why he mentioned 2018. We had Dellavedova, bro. Like, what are we talking about right now, bro?
Yeah, Dellavedova in 2016.
Okay, but my point is we had Bron and Dellavedova in 2018. We had nobody else. We had drunk J.R. Smith that don't even know how to read the clock, bro.
Henny
like,
J.R.
Like this man Brown was averaging 50 a game, bro.
I don't know why y'all disrespecting KD like this, bro.
Bro, I'm not disrespecting KD, bro. I'm just trying to open everybody's eyes. Like, obviously, we know his skill set. I'm not just talking about his skill set. I know what he's capable of. I'm talking about what KD has brought to the table, bro. Like, this man, he constantly flops. And to me, it gets brushed under the rug because of the offensive skill set that he has. Like, everybody likes to, like, just look past what KD has done these last few years, bro. Like, when he left, he went to Brooklyn. He had Kyrie and James Harden. Obviously, they had a lot of stuff going on with that, bro. But still, as one of the questionably top players in the world, at one point, probably one of the top one best player in the world at a point, how come you can't carry a load, bro? If Bron's been doing it, we've seen all of these great players do it. Jordan has done it. Bron has done it. How can we consider KD great and he can't? What load has he carried, bro? He hasn't carried a load, bro. Anytime there's a little bit of pressure on him, what did he do? He runs, bro. He runs every time. He ran to the Warriors. They should have beat the Warriors. They let the Warriors come back and smoke them, bro. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Then you gonna join the team. Honestly, that's the weakest thing. Honestly, people like to talk about LeBron in 2011 when he flopped. KD's decision to go to the Warriors, that is the weakest thing I've ever seen by a superstar in my life.
Okay, but that again, I don't want to. We can't be comparing KD and LeBron. LeBron
I'm
is
not trying to
miles
make
ahead
the
of him.
I'm not
KD.
trying to make that comparison. It's just like the two situations, bro.
His
Just
best
his greatness.
situation since then was in Brooklyn when he was like half a shoe size away from sending him home.
Yeah.
Like that's the closest that KD has gotten since Golden State or outside of Golden State.
That's fair.
Except for his one run to the finals.
That's fair.
Do they win that ring if he hits that shot?
No.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't think so.
I think they would definitely beat Atlanta though. They'd go to the finals.
They would go to the finals. I don't know if they beat the Suns.
I don't know. I don't think they'd beat us.
It depends because by that point, Kyrie maybe comes back healthy. Harden it has some time. It really just depends. But
I think they beat the Suns.
Because you a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just a realist, bro.
I
think they beat y'all, bro.
I just don't know if KD dominates the way Giannis did. I think that's the issue that I have.
Yeah,
that's true.
I can't argue that. I can't argue that.
KD just don't got that dog in him, bro. He don't got that dog in him, bro.
Right.
He don't.
He don't.
He don't.
He really doesn't.
So you telling me, okay, let's just replace LeBron with KD in that South Sudan game, bro. We lose like a mug. We lose.
Cap.
We lose, bro. We lose. I promise we lose. KD don't got that dog in him, bro. We lose, bro.
I think we do. Yeah. That or someone else steps up, but I don't think it's KD.
It's not gonna be KD, bro. He's not gonna give me the ball.
Someone like either Steph or Booker or somebody that's not, like has that, but like it wouldn't be Bam or AD or
like one of those
whoever.
Guys, yeah.
It would be like that top tier. But I think it would be Curry or Booker, in all honesty, if LeBron was not on the court.
I can see that.
It's crazy, I mean, bro.
It's man, the KD slander. But you got
last one. So obviously we've talked about Bronny enough. I want to move to his sibling because I think Bryce has a better chance of being good as a basketball player. And recently I think they were coming out saying he was like 6'6", 6'7" already.
Yeah, he's big.
He's playing at Sierra Canyon. Do you think Bryce has the opportunity to have more success than Bronny? And if so, what are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, bro, and it's hard because when I it could be over time sharing just bad clips of Bryce, right? Because when they post highlights of Bryce and what I see, it's just like regular stuff, bro. Like I don't see nothing like I don't see a crazy bag. Like I just see him doing regular stuff, bro. Like the other day they posted like him doing a pull-up mid-range. And I'm just like, wow, okay, pull-up mid-range. Like to me, like he has a better build than Bronny. Like he's bigger, he's tall, like I think he can shoot a little bit better. But one thing that he doesn't have that Bronny has is like a smoothness. If y'all get what I'm saying, like his game doesn't look like it flows. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like he don't. To me, when I look at Bryce, like he don't look like a basketball player. Like he look more like he is like his purpose is to do something else. But he's just so big. Like I'm gonna just play. Yeah, I'm just play basketball type stuff. Like when I watch Bronny, like he may not be as good as he like people would like portray him to be in the NBA. But when you watch him play, he looks like a basketball player. Like when we go to the gym and every basketball player knows when you walk in the gym, you scan the gym.
Right.
And when you scan, you can clearly identify who's a basketball player and who's not a basketball player, whether it be by how they dress, whether it be how they take a jumper, even how they run. I don't know how we do it, but like if I go to the gym and I see how somebody runs, I know they don't know how to hoop. Like you could just tell, like basketball players have a like an aura, like they have aura, they have like a look. And to me, Bryce doesn't have that look. Like he just got the a regular skill set of a basketball player that just happened to be LeBron's son. But he just doesn't look like he has the finesse to him as a basketball player, and that's my opinion. I don't know what his future looks like, but he just doesn't look like fully comfortable on the floor.
That's fair. That's fair. He's again usually the youngest, so he's usually the best when it comes to brothers. In terms of like NBA players, but we'll see. We'll see. Bryce is definitely going to be interesting. But Rick, I want to thank you so much for joining us, man. I know you'd be busy. Oh, also real quick before we get out, you obviously I know you be chefing and making content, man. Shout out your content, bro.
Yeah, man. Follow me on Instagram, chef_Rick3, man. I'll be really whipping it up in the kitchen, man. If y'all need anything, I do private chef events. I do catering, all type of stuff. So just hit me on the ground, man.
For sure, man. He do be cooking it up, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. It's been a while since he invited us over for dinner, but
that's crazy.
but Rick, appreciate you, bro.
I got you, bro. Stay locked in, bro.
Yes, sir. That was our interview with Big Rick, with Ricky, man. Huge shout out to him. He's always been such a big supporter of everything, and always coming on the show. We're gonna have some more guests. Hopefully a few in person here in the near future. So that'll be interesting.
Where they at? Where's Kevin?
That's bro. That's a great point, dude. You know what? Kevin apparently was doing some laundry this morning. So
yeah. Hey, where's John? I know he's been busy though.
Yeah, dude. John's been training. Go to UFC,
if you don't know, John is training MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
But for being honest, I'd beat him.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
What they call me is a unicorn. I'm a do it all type of guy.
What are you, Chris
right?
Hobbs?
I can. Well, no, but Chris Hobbs can't fight you at MMA, UFC, whatever.
That's what they call him.
Huh?
That's what they call him.
That's what they used to call him. Now they call him injury prone.
All right.
But a few more things I wanted to get to today, man. Have you seen this ESPN Top 100 list?
For
like just greatest athletes of the 21st century?
I have not.
It is awful. Like, it is bad.
Tom Brady #1.
Tom Brady, I don't even think Tom Brady was top 5.
That's probably fair, to be honest. He's not the best athlete if we're talking like strictly.
No, like just like athlete. Like there's some cricket players, there's some snowboarders, there's some.
No, as there should be. Those guys are insane. Have you ever seen a snowboarder like actually like a professional?
I have.
Insane.
But it is insane. It is insane. But I also wouldn't.
You can take 5 years to train, and you still would be nowhere close to their level.
Oh, you know what? Very fair. That is absolute agreement. Absolute agreement. But I'll tell you what. Before I get to the top 5, I'll tell you something that's going to piss you off.
Okay.
In this top 100 list,
okay,
Kevin Garnett was in this list. If I can speak English, Kevin Garnett was in this list.
That's fine.
He was higher than Dwayne Wade.
False. False.
He was higher than Dwayne Wade.
I will not take anything this list says seriously.
As you shouldn't. Now, as I almost break this thing. Top 5. I have the top 5 right here of the best athletes of the 21st century.
If LeBron is not in the top 5, the list is false.
Do you want to guess how many you can get out of the top 5?
We're talking 21st century.
Right? 21st century.
It's like I'm trying to be diverse here when I think about this, right? So I'm thinking, obviously, I just said LeBron. I'm thinking people like Serena Williams has to be in here, right?
Okay.
Someone like Floyd Mayweather, I think, has to be in here.
Okay. Are you putting those people like in your guessing top 5?
I think I have to, right?
Okay.
I mean,
so right now you have LeBron, Serena Williams, and Floyd Mayweather.
Bron, obvious. Serena, obvious. Floyd, I think, is a little less obvious of a pick, but I mean, he has an undefeated record and is considered one of the best boxers of all time. I feel like he has to be on this list.
I'll tell you what, he's on the list. He's not top 5.
Okay.
So I'll tell you right now. Right now, you got LeBron, you got Serena, who are in the top 5.
Okay. See, it's like I'm trying to think of football players, but I can't think of any that are like tremendous athletes.
No,
right?
well, no, they're not talking about like physically their athletic ability, but
Oh.
what they've done.
Okay,
in
so
the,
then
like,
Tom Brady is in this list.
Yes, he's number 5.
Okay.
So you have 3 out of the 5. I don't know if you should be able to get one of them. I don't know if you'll get the other one, and he just happens to be number 1.
What? Give me the sport. Is it going to give it away?
It's going to give it away immediately. One of them is. The other one, it'd be between 2 guys.
See, it's hard because I genuinely don't know, right? Because it's like I don't know baseball.
No baseball players.
Guys.
Not in top 5.
No hockey.
No hockey.
What's up, Fred?
I don't know if you guys can hear that. Fred is
He's
just
going
yapping in
crazy
the
back
background.
It's like, dude, I don't even know.
I'll give you one. It's going to give it away. Soccer.
It's either Messi or Ronaldo. I'm leaning Messi.
Messi's number 3.
Messi is.
And if I give this other one away, it will give it away. Like it won't take a millisecond for you to think of it.
The notorious Conor McGregor.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Hey,
I think he's on this list somewhere. Don't
downplay Conor McGregor. All right.
Yeah, he's kind of legendary.
Yeah.
Think Olympics.
Michael Phelps.
Number 1 on that list.
Michael Phelps. Oh my Lord, dude, I suck at sports. Oh, how did I not get that? I understand that. I understand it.
Number 1. Michael Phelps, obviously I love Michael. He is
deservingly
fantastic.
number 1.
I don't know if I don't think
deservingly number 1.
I think LeBron deserves that number 1 spot.
Doesn't he have the most gold medals of like anybody of all time?
He does. But
what are we talking about?
in terms of impact. And
Michael Phelps.
False. I think Serena and LeBron deserve either that number 1 spot.
Michael Phelps. He's got the most gold medals of all time.
I understand that. But
he's
LeBron
undeniably the greatest greatest Olympian of all time.
I'm not arguing that.
Best swimmer of all time.
I'm not arguing that.
Most gold medals of all time.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
LeBron has. It's okay when you think of athlete, right? And I say LeBron is the greatest. I always say that. I've said it before, on camera, off camera, whatever it is.
I mean, he is.
LeBron is the greatest athlete
yes.
to ever step foot or touch a professional sporting business.
I agree.
What he's done, obviously, he was drafted in 03. Mm-hmm. So everything he's done has been in the 21st century. He is the greatest athlete of all time. He should be on this number 1. He should be number 1 on this list.
I don't know. If the rankings are as, accolades in just an overall general sense, I don't think you can argue that Michael Phelps isn't number 1.
Fair.
If we're talking strictly athlete, yes, I will put LeBron above him. But
like
because of the list that it is, you have to put Michael Phelps number 1. You 100% have to.
I don't know if I put him over LeBron. I don't know if I put him over LeBron. It's because, again, what LeBron has done not only on but off the court as well. To me, that is what an athlete is. To use what you do on the court and use it, and also use that same platform that you build for yourself on the court or off or out of the pool or whatever, to use that same impact off the field. And what LeBron has done, as obviously not even of course, a basketball player, an NBA player, as a father, as a human being, as a man, I think all that equates into being an athlete. Like in high school or in college, you say a student athlete, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you become a pro, it becomes an athlete. But that athlete part includes what you do off the court, off the field, whatever it may be. What LeBron has done, obviously being one of the 2 greatest basketball players who ever touched a basketball, and then coming off and being one of the greatest human beings, one of the greatest people, one of the just like literally just people.
Not one of the best singers though.
No. I mean, you have to know the words in order for you to sing anything.
Yeah.
So, but I just think LeBron should be number one on this list. And again, I understand Michael Phelps and his 28 gold medals and all these things but what LeBron has done impact wise, when you hear LeBron, no matter where you are in this world, you know who LeBron James is. I don't know if you can do the same thing about Michael Phelps. I love Serena. I don't know if you can do the same thing about Serena Williams. But if you go anywhere on this world, even if you've never watched a basketball game in your life, you say, do you know who LeBron James is? 99% of people say yes.
Yeah, I guess. Like I can't argue against the point. I don't think that it's the right call.
Which is fair.
I just think what Michael Phelps has done is just too big to over.
He was fantastic.
Yeah,
he's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's great. And LeBron's, I think, is gonna, obviously, I think we both believe he's gonna win another gold medal this year. That'd be 3 for him. So
yeah, that 08 Redeem team. Oh my lord.
08, dude. Well, even 2012 was fantastic. So
08 was better though. 08 is the best Olympic team that we've ever put out in terms of basketball. I don't
better
want to
than
hear
the Dream
about,
team.
I don't want to hear about.
You are
team.
out of your mind.
I don't want to hear it.
Out of your mind.
They are not. The 08 Redeem team is 100% better than the 92 Dream team. They are.
And you know what? We'll talk. I'll put that in my notes. We'll talk about that.
They are
sometime either this week or in the near future.
Oh, we can talk
that's
about
insane.
We can talk about it.
That is insane.
100% better. We'll save it for the next time.
We'll save it. We'll save it. Lastly, I don't know if you've watched any Hard Knocks of this Giants offseason.
No.
But there's been a lot of interesting things. Some people say, are they showing too much? Obviously, like with Hard Knocks in the past, they probably haven't shown enough. This year, they're showing everything. Like they were showing like what the Giants front office was saying about Saquon Barkley and how they felt when Saquon went to Philly.
I think I saw that. I saw that on Instagram the other day.
And I'll tell you
Maybe
what,
it was yesterday.
I'll show you right now. Latest, just on the Saquon thing.
I just got a text that Chicago's driving the price up and Philly's out. I don't know if that's true or not. Which I don't know. I'll make a couple of calls. I don't even know if that's gonna happen, but
I'm gonna have a tough time sleeping if Saquon goes to Philadelphia. I'll tell you that.
So that was the Giants front office talking about, obviously, Giants didn't bring back Saquon, and now he ends up at the division rival Philadelphia Eagles, who are going to be a very good football team, to say the least, this year. What do you think of that? Do you think they show too much? Do you think they went maybe a little overboard in terms of, security and showing what to show and not to show?
No, I mean, not really, right? I mean, this doesn't affect them in any way. It doesn't affect Saquon in any way. The deal's done, right?
Right.
There's no going back on it. And so I don't think that there's a problem with it. Because I mean, it's true. Saquon's price is high, as it should be.
As it should be, yeah. He was fantastic last year.
And the Giants, from the clip, it shows that the Giants undervalued him. Right. I think Saquon got paid what he should have been paid. And you can disagree. But he's the second best running back in the league right now.
Really?
He's behind Christian McCaffrey.
I don't know if I could put him second best.
Who would you have above him?
Actually, you might have a point. Derrick Henry's getting old.
Derrick Henry was not good last year. Well,
no, okay, he was good.
He was good. He was not the Derrick Henry of old.
Yeah.
And I don't know another running back that you could put in that conversation. Because Austin Eckler wasn't good last year.
No, he was not good last year.
Granted, he didn't play for the start of the season because he wanted to get paid. But it's like there's no one else that you could really put in that conversation right now.
He might be second best by default.
I like I said, second best running back in the league behind Christian McCaffrey right now. So I think it just shows that the Giants were undervaluing him, and these other teams were paying him what he should have been paid, and so them driving up the price is just false because they were just paying him what he should have been paid. But the Giants made a mistake. They paid Daniel Jones, for Christ's sakes. I mean,
Okay.
pay Daniel Jones, don't pay Saquon.
Yeah,
are we
that
doing?
is
What are we
unbeknownst to
doing?
me. I don't know what the Giants are
We
doing.
don't know what the Giants are
Giants are
doing.
not a very good franchise, definitely at the moment. So, but okay, so I have a list here. Pro Football Focus.
Okay.
Obviously, Christian McCaffrey's number 1.
Undisputed.
Number 2, they have Derrick Henry.
He is not better than Saquon right now.
Number 3, they have Jonathan Taylor.
He was also not better than Saquon.
Number 4, they have Nick Chubb. That is the guy who I think I'd put above Saquon.
It's close. He got injured last year, so we don't actually know how he's going to come back.
Mhm.
I have to go Saquon right now.
Interesting.
Until Nick Chubb returns to what he was prior to this injury, I have to give the nod to Saquon.
Right now, I think I'll take Chubb over Saquon. For production wise, I think I'd take Chubb.
His injury is just
it's tough.
It's bad.
But I just saw that man squatting 600 pounds after that injury a few weeks ago. So
I don't have any doubt. And if he returns to form, I will think about it. And I may even put him above him. But right now, I have to go Saquon.
Fair. And number 5, I think this is really interesting. Bijan Robinson.
No.
Not over Saquon. Not yet.
Not yet. He'll get there. Atlanta has a problem with misusing their weapons.
Yes. But they've also haven't had a quarterback and able to utilize those weapons.
I don't think that matters. You just hand the ball off, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
especially for Bijan, you literally just hand the ball off.
But okay, which is understandable. But when you know you're gonna hand the ball off, they put 6-7 guys in the box so that
I agree, which is where they need the quarterback. Kyle Pitts is one of the better tight ends in the league, and people don't realize it because he doesn't have any touchdowns to show for it.
That's what I'm saying. You need a quarterback.
Reception yards, nothing.
You need a quarterback to get the ball to
Cousins is going to help that a little bit, but their playmaking is just awful. Drake London is the same. Drake London has a ton of talent, but
and now they low-key had a good offseason.
They did.
They low-key had a good offseason.
Kirk was an okay pickup.
Like they obviously they brought in Kirk Cousins. They
need somebody to run that offense.
Yeah, they have to have somebody because again, you brought in Kirk Cousins. Obviously, you still have Bijan. You bring in a speed threat like Rondale Moore. I think that was a low-key sneaky addition. Drake London, Kyle Pitts. So if you could put this offense to work, I mean, I think they could be a very high-powered offense.
And the thing is like they had Cordero Patterson and they didn't use him either.
Not nearly good enough. They didn't
use him. And the year before, he was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was great.
He was great. And so I don't know what Atlanta does. In all honesty,
and they go out and obviously you give Kirk Cousins a 4-year, $150 whatever $1 million deal.
Atlanta has fallen apart since their 28-3.
It's been awful. The drop off has been insane.
So terrible.
It's been awful.
But
such is life.
It's the Falcons.
And then you go out and draft Michael Penix Jr. after you give Kirk Cousins a 4-year deal.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know what they were doing.
That's weird.
I'm a big Michael Penix fan.
I like the pickup, but why would you pay Kirk Cousins if you knew that's who you were drafting? I don't understand it. But
I have no idea.
I think Kirk will be a good figure for him.
I think he will too. I love Kirk Cousins.
Good vet presence. I think he'll start year 1 for sure. Potentially even year 2, and then by year 3 he'll just be ready to take over. I think.
I can absolutely see that happening. I love Kirk Cousins though. Not exactly as a football player. Like he's a good quarterback, but Kirk Cousins as a human being, I love Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
he's amazing.
I just don't know how he'll perform without Justin Jefferson.
But he has another one now. Again, Drake London is not nearly the player Justin Jefferson is, but he has a bunch of weapons.
He did in Minnesota too. Like Justin Jefferson, they traded for TJ Hawkinson. Like
Yeah, yeah,
They
no
have
argument.
weapons there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just the gap between Justin Jefferson and then any weapon in Atlanta is just immeasurable.
Yeah,
Um,
I think Kyle Pitts can be that guy though.
Kyle Pitts can 100% be that guy. He is like a mix between Travis Kelce and George Kittle. He is a mix
Yeah.
of the two guys.
Kyle
He's,
Pitts can't block. He can't block like George Kittle.
if he took the time and learned how to do it,
He's
could
too small.
100%
He's
do
too
it.
small.
He can 100%
He's
do it.
way too small.
He could do it.
Very undersized.
Trust me, he could do it.
If you're blocking a guy like Cameron Jordan off the edge,
He could do it.
absolutely
I have
not.
faith
Cameron
that he
Jordan
can
would
do it.
eat Kyle Pitts alive.
I have faith that he could do it.
No, he can't block like George Kittle.
I have faith that he could do it.
Maybe the hands, yes. He's
But-
faster than George Kittle. He's faster than who you said Travis Kelce?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's fast. I think he's even faster than Travis Kelce.
yeah. The
But-
route running isn't as elite as Kelsey. But
No, but he's
he's
still
still a good route runner.
he is. Oh, he is. Again, but he can't block. He can't.
I think he can do it.
But,
Anyways, back to Saquon. Yeah, I'm putting Saquon above Bijan for now.
and then they have him. They have Saquon at 6.
That's crazy to me. But
They have him. They have McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, and Bijan Robinson all above Saquon Barkley.
it's like those are guys that I'm willing to put above them. But after the year that they just had, like,
It's hard. It's hard because obviously if Saquon can stay healthy, he's gonna be fantastic.
oh, he is, and I expect him to now that he is in Philly. He's behind that offensive line.
Fantastic. offensive line.
Obviously, they lost Jason Kelsey, which is a big hit.
Yeah.
But they still have everybody else.
They have Lane Johnson,
Johnson.
Jordan Mailata.
Yep, they've got them all.
Yeah.
They will be fine. I think this opens up Philly's offense way more.
Yeah, but they just have to run the ball. They didn't run the ball last year.
They have a runner now,
They have to give it to him.
and so they can hand the ball off. Jalen Hurts can scramble. They obviously still have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is one of the most underrated wide receivers in the league. They will be good.
Yeah,
they'll be fine. But no, I don't think the Giants expose too much. I don't think it matters
Okay.
in the grand
That's fair.
scheme of things. I don't.
That's fair. I just something like that. It's like obviously Saquon Barkley is a franchise player, so you don't exactly want to lose him.
And the thing is that it wasn't shown in the clip. The GM called him and was telling him, like, I don't want to franchise tag you. We've been through this before. We're going to let you test the market.
Right.
And then, they let him test the market. They saw what the price was. They didn't want him. So
I think they're really starting to regret that Daniel Jones contract.
they should have never signed Daniel Jones to the contract.
So bad.
He had
So
one
bad.
good year, and they gave him a big contract, and they regretted it
Immediately. Yeah, he's been awful. He's been awful.
It's the Giants. I mean, what can you
Dude, they're such a pity. Like, there's just such a poverty franchise. They're so bad.
Eli Manning carried.
Eli Manning did a hell of a job with that franchise. I
Carried.
don't know. I don't know how. Like, Odell kind of did some work with them too.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't really have any success.
but
Yeah, dude. But that, for the most part, is going to close out the show. We still have one more segment.
something
And
to chew on.
That segment is called, what is it, D-Lo?
Something to chew on.
Today, something to chew on. We have recently switched the topic, and it's just going to be something I leave you with, something we leave you with, something to take the rest of the day with, and something to chew on. Today's phrase. The thing about saying no, and it is absolutely okay to say no. The thing about saying no is that if after you say it too much, people stop asking. So just be careful how much you say no.
I'm trying to wrap my head around what you just said.
It's okay to say no. Don't get me wrong. It is absolutely okay to say no.
Yeah.
But the thing about saying no is that if you say no too much, people just stop asking?
Yeah. Because then they expect it to be a no. They'll never ask.
Never ask.
Could be a big opportunity you're missing. I had to wrap my head around that one.
Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it?
That was pretty good.
I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
That's a thinker.
Yeah. So, so that's something to chew on. You again take that as you will. But that's gonna close out today's episode, man. And today was a fun one.
Yeah,
Today's
it
been fun,
was.
man.
You know, the Ice Cube talk really got to me,
dude. It's not okay. Again, I don't think that's as weird as you're putting that out.
It's weird, and if you think it's weird, let us know.
Let us know. Let us know. This obviously, of course, if you cannot watch us, we will be on Spotify. I'm trying to figure out how to put it on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. So that is going to be coming soon. But again, we are of course on YouTube, on Spotify. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, man. We're doing this. We're doing it, man. We're doing it. We're being consistent.
We are. Yeah. We went from the 5-day-a-week online, and then kind of failed at that a little bit.
Well, I mean, it was good for a while.
It was good for like
a while.
a few weeks, and then we got busy. But I think this works out better.
Agreed.
We have days planned out where we're coming in and we're doing a show, and it's just it'll be more consistent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're here.
Yeah, man, I'm super excited about it. Again, huge shout out to you, bro. Huge shout out to you. This is
shout out to the real co-host.
Yeah, the real deal
co-host.
100 deal.
Where you at, Kevin?
Yeah, bro. Everybody else just kind of dished us. But if you do want to actually come on the show, come on person, DM one of us. We are part of the No Love crew. I'm No Love _ Gumball on Instagram. No Love _ DLO on Instagram. So DM one of us, man. DM one of us. Let us know that you want to come in person, talk on the show, or even if you want to come, on the show as a guest online. Just let us know. Let DLO know, and we'll figure something out. So
yeah, especially let us know what you guys maybe want to talk about, or because we may be talking about something that you may not know about, right? I assume because we talk about the same stuff every day that you would probably know what we're talking about, right? we're mainly basketball and football. Jamal dives into baseball a lot, so just let us know what you're talking about, what you're a fan of, maybe some things you want to let us know, debate, whatever. Just let us know.
Just let us know, man. Just let us know.
See what we could do.
Other than that, D-Lo, I think that's gonna close it out. You want to close it out for us, or
so closing out the show today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't chew on ice cubes. Don't leave them in your mouth.
Well, don't chew on them. You can leave them in your mouth.
Don't do that either.
Instead of melts on the tongue.
We will be back, I think,
Wednesday.
Friday is when the next episode will go up.
Wednesday,
and then Friday.
Wednesday and then Friday. Yeah.
So look forward to Wednesday's episode. Definitely look forward to Friday's episode.
Yes, Friday.
we are expecting Kevin to make his return for Friday's episode.
We don't know for sure though.
We don't know for sure. We're expecting it though. But that'll do it for co-host D-Lo, main host Jamal Gumball. English is hard sometimes.
That was awkward.
Jamal Gummo, aka Gumball. We're out, man. Peace.